Hi students, welcome to VerandaRace, and in today's session we are going to discuss another 15 questions of English comprehension, and we will ensure that you enjoy the class a lot. So let us start the session without much ado. So let me start the session. So we have practice questions for day 6. Today is day 6 for us. We are going great guns. So let us move ahead and start with the first question, which is a filler question. Okay. So this is meant to improve your understanding of English language and for the banking examinations and other competitive examinations related to banking industry. Okay. So first question is economy is picking up steam amidst dash of global risks. Okay. So what does mean? What's the meaning of picking up steam? Means it's growing up, and it's trying to. So picking up steam, it will mean that it is trying to improve itself. It is trying to go upwards. It is trying to fight and struggle and go upwards. So economy is picking up steam means trying to building its latent energy, building its potential, building its potential. So economy is picking up steam again amidst dash of global risk. So disparage means to criticize someone. Minimize means see we amidst dash of global risk. Here it should be a noun first of all, because I have told you earlier, dash plus preposition plus noun. This is the structure. So the noun we have is accentuation. The only noun we have, so it will be like accentuation. Well, accentuation means highlighting something. Accentuate means to highlight something, and accentuation means when we highlight something and it is highlighted, it's known to be accentuated. So accentuation of global risk. So economy is picking up steam. Picking up steam means it's trying to build potential and go upwards amidst accentuation of global risk. Accentuation means highlighting something. Okay. So play down means to lessen the value of something. So here 100% the structure should be noun plus preposition plus noun. Even if you're not able to understand the question, just by the part of speech method you can identify that it should be noun plus preposition plus noun. So playing down means to lessen the value of something, giving something a less credit or lesser value. That's known as uh, playing down. Minimize, you understand minimize. So because it should be a noun, we'll put accentuation at the only option left. Okay. Next question. Banking troubles for crypto enthusiasts and investors seem to have dashed to some extent, with at least a handful of banks permitting such transactions. So the question means that banking troubles for crypto enthusiasts. Crypto enthusiasts means those who are interested in cryptocurrencies, and investors seem to have dashed to some extent, with at least a handful of banks permitting such transaction. So it means the number of banks who have allowed the transaction to take place, that has lessened in number. Lessened in number means it has reduced in number. At least a handful of banks are there. So it means that the banking troubles, at least the banks are at least means they are at least allowing the cryptocurrencies to be traded. You understand this? Initially what was there, the banks did not allow, but now it says at least to some extent some handful of banks are permitting such transaction, which means it's a good news. So troubles will definitely get lessened, it will reduce, troubles will reduce. So what should be the word that should fill here? Are reducing, right? Troubles are reducing, so it should be abated. Abated means when you make something normal or reduce. For example, if I have to say rains have abated, rains have abated means rains have become normal. They have reduced in it their intensity. So reduction in intensity is known as abate. Reduction in intensity. So when we talk about appalled and alarmed and flustered means frustrated, and appalled means it's a negative word, no doubt in that. Appalled means uh, in in a bad condition, in the sense that I'm appalled means shocked, horrified. When I say appalled, it means shocked and horrified. Flustered means frustrated, in a bad mood. Alarmed, you know the meaning of it. So abated means the banking troubles for crypto enthusiasts and investors seem to have normalized. So abate, I will say that abate means normalized, 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 normalized. Abated means normalized. Clear? So appalled means horrified or shocked, and flustered means frustrated. So abated means it's a positive word for this particular sentence. Banking troubles have abated to some extent, with at least a handful of banks permitting such transactions. Clear? Okay, moving ahead. AI can also be used in digital learning platforms for reskilling to help employees dash into makers of AI. Okay, what does the question mean? Artificial intelligence can also be used in digital learning platforms. So artificial intelligence can also be used in digital learning platforms for reskilling. Reskilling means providing skill again to help employees dash into makers of AI. So employees become makers of AI, artificial intelligence. So there should be some transformation, there should be some change. So it should be evolve. That's the correct answer. You understand this? Reskilling to help employees evolve into makers of AI. So AI can be used in digital marketing platforms for reskilling to help employees evolve. Means to change into makers of AI. So this should be the correct answer. And close means to close something, and envelope something. Results, form, contract. You know the meaning. So here it should be a verb form. Verb. So form is not a verb. Form is a verb, but here we cannot say that form would be the correct answer. Results are nouns, so this cannot be the answer. Enclose is a verb, but here it should be evolved, because employees will transform or change into makers of AI. Clear? Okay. Next question. Question number 4. Digital tokens like Tether and USD coins are dashed to government-backed legal tenders such as the dollar. Okay. Okay, let's understand the meaning of the question. Digital tokens like Tether and USD coin are dashed to government-backed legal tenders such as the dollar. Okay. Uh, Government-backed legal tender. What are government-backed legal tender? Legal tenders are known as currencies, right? So something which is government-backed legal tender is a government-approved legal currency, which is the dollar for that matter. We have dollar, rupees. These are government-backed legal tenders. So digital tokens like Tether and USD coins are pegged. Pegged will mean that the price is fixed. The price is fixed by. So when we say pegged, pegging means to fix a price, through legal means, or fixation of price would be pegged actually. So digital tokens like Tether and USD coins are pegged to government-backed legal tenders such as the dollar. Okay. So pegged will be the correct answer. Obscure. What is the meaning of obscure? Obscure means which is outdated. Obscure means outdated. Obscure means which is not in use. Lurching means walking like you're intoxicated. Frailed means to become weak. Concealed means to be hidden. So something which is absurd is obscure. Not normal is obscure. We can say that. So pegged means the fixation of price. That would be the answer in this case. Okay. Next question. Question number 5. Artificial intelligence has introduced new dash in computer programming with significant productivity, quality, and speed gains. So artificial intelligence has introduced new dash in computer programming. So new turmoil. No, we cannot say that. Turmoil is a negative word. So it's the sentence says about something which is positive, significant productivity, quality, and speed gains. So out of these words, all negative words will be omitted, eliminated. So turmoil cannot be the answer. Anomaly cannot be the answer. Anomaly. What is anomaly? What does anomaly mean? It means something which is away from the normal, which is known as anomaly, away from the normal. Turmoil means lot of. If there is a turmoil, there is lot of pandemonium, lot of shock, lot of disorder. That is turmoil. Results. Artificial intelligence has introduced new results in computer programming. No, conventions would be the correct answer. Conventions mean that new set of rules, new fundamentals, new rudimentary rules, and all those things. So for convention is the correct answer. So it means convention means rules to some extent, rules or practices. Practices, we can say that it means rules or practices. So this would be the correct answer. So artificial intelligence introduced new fundamentals or new principles or new conventions in computer programming with significant productivity, quality, and speed gains. Okay, so this is the answer. Now let's move to question number 6 and 7, which are common error questions. We have solved those questions fillers. Now we are moving to common errors, error spotting questions, right? So while Bitcoin and Ethereum did succeeds in spawning a highly speculative alternative asset class that has come to enjoy wider use and popularity. Okay. While Bitcoin and Ethereum did succeed in spawning a highly speculative alternate asset class that has come to enjoy wider use and popularity. Okay, so here we see with did we will use the verb v1. With did we use the verb v1, so it should be succeed and not succeeds. Okay, we know that did do, did complete plus v1, that's a correct structure. Okay, so while Bitcoin and Ethereum did succeed in spawning a highly speculative alternate class that has come to enjoy wider use and popularity. Okay, so B1 should be the error is in part B. Error is in part B. Clear? Okay. After any major economic crisis, any major, any is generally followed by a singular noun. Any major also shows that it should be a singular entity that we are talking about. So after any major economic crisis, this should be crisis, CRISIS, crisis. Okay. So after any major economic crisis, what encourages a return to normalcy is more liberal labor policies that encourage entrepreneurs to push up investments and take risk. Okay. So error was in part A. A has an error because it should be a singular noun, not plural noun. Crisis is a singular noun. Okay. Question number 8 and 9. Gig works help businesses hire people depending upon supply and demand with less than usual compliances as are required to fulfill full-time employees. Let me rub this. Not required. Okay. Gig works help businesses hire people depending upon supply and demand with less than usual compliances as are required for full-time employees. See, over here gig works is a company's name, the name of a company, so it should be helps and not help. We say Gulliver's Travels is an interesting book. Arabian Nights is an interesting story. We don't say Arabian Nights are an interesting story. So gig works helps businesses hire. So the error was in part A because it's a name of a company which should be followed by a singular verb, right? Okay, next question. E-commerce sector should not be choked with unnecessary regulations and a holistic approach must be taken keeping in view the country's interest. Okay, so e-commerce sector should not be, no errors, this is fine. Choked with unnecessary regulations, this is fine. And a holistic approach must be taken keeping in view the country's interest. No error in this question, students. No error in this question. Fine. Next question. Question number 10. India has world-class payment, logistics and delivery systems which might have been built to cater to demands generated by India's e-commerce titans but now available for everyone. Okay, it's a tricky question because you see India has world-class payment, logistics and delivery systems, this is fine, which might have been built to cater to demands generated by India's commerce side but now available for everyone. See, the sentence starts with present tense. Okay, so this should not be might, this should be may. Because if a sentence starts with present tense, it should be followed by a present tense. Okay, India has world-class payment logistics and the system which may have been built to cater to demands or generated by India's commerce titans, but now available for everyone. So may will be the correct answer. So error is in part B. Clear? Okay. Now we'll do connectors. Connectors, how they are joined and how to find relation between two sentences, how to connect them basically. So that this will be this is how we will connect these five questions which we are going to do now. So the first question is, okay, we have to find the connection between these two sentences. The current crisis is an opportunity for the country. Okay, the current crisis is an opportunity for the country to help sales agents reimagine a process of sales. Okay. The current crisis is an opportunity for the country to cut coal dependence and push renewable energy for them to long term. Okay. You see, we can have either uh, okay, fine. Let us do one thing. Let us see the options. We have options like BD. BD is also here, and BF is there. So let us check B and the other combination. AI can bring in a lot of interesting tools to help sales agents reimagine the process of sales. So BD is possible, and let us see BF. AI can bring a lot of interesting tools to cut coal dependence and push renewables energy for a long term. So let us understand this. Can AI bring a change to cut? Can AI bring a lot of interesting tools to cut coal dependence? That doesn't make a sense. So BD is a pair, 100%. BD is a pair. So we'll mark BD as this. This is C is a possible answer. A is a possible answer. Now let us check BE and AF and CE. So what is AF? The current crisis is an opportunity for the country to cut coal dependence and push renewables. So yeah, this is a very good option. So AF, this is the answer. BD, AF and CE. BD, AF and CE. Let us check CE. Having wage laws that are streamlined and benefit employees is a good thing. Okay, this sounds a bit strange, but if you understand this sentence, having wage laws that are streamlined and benefit employees is a good thing. So basically, it's understood that here that should be there. That's understood. We can even neglect that. So having wage laws that are streamlined and benefit employees is a good thing. So the answer is BD, AF, CE. BD, AF, CE is the correct answer. Fine. Question number 12. Harnessing environmental data through tech. Okay, harnessing environmental data. What is environmental data? Environmental data is basically the data which is related to environment, the temperatures, the climatic changes, the weather conditions and all. So harnessing environmental data through technology has taken a toll on both employees and entrepreneurs. So there's a possibility of AE, but it's wrong. It's ruled out. So I think AF is a practical possibility. AF is good looking combination. So harnessing environmental data through tech is vital for precision agriculture. What is precision agriculture? Agriculture with accuracy. Okay. So AF is there. Now let us check the options which have AF. Okay, these two options. Let us check BE. The paradigm shift in work culture brought in the form of work from home. BE has taken a toll on both employees and entrepreneurs. Yeah, so this is the answer. E is the answer. AF and BE. AF and BE both are correct options. Fine. Why? Because BE also goes in smoothly. The paradigm shift in work cultures brought in the form of work from home has taken a toll. Has taken a toll means what? Has taken a toll means has affected very badly to both the employees and entrepreneurs. Fine. So AF and B is the correct pair. Let us check A again. Harnessing environmental data through technology is vital for precision culture. Precision culture means, so if we use harnessing means what? Harnessing means using environmental data through technology is vital for precision culture. 100% correct. Fine. Well, let's move to question number 13. Okay. Uh, See, how we'll check. Here is a word called takes. So an and is mentioned over here. So this should be followed by another verb V5. So we can see signifies is present here. Let us check BD. BD. Let us check BD. Air India's privatization takes a big load off the government and signifies its commitment to reforms. Okay. Mm. Air India's privatization takes a big load off the government and signifies its commitments to reforms. 100% because here it talks about the commitment of the government towards reforms. Commitment of the government towards reforms. So BD is 100% a pair. So let us mark this as the answer. Let us check CF. A robust economy demands that our emerging workforce be capable of staying agile in the face of uncertain business environment. 100%. It means that a robust economy means a healthy economy. A healthy economy demands that our emerging workforce, the workforce that is emerging, be capable of staying agile. Agile means what? Nimble, very fast and very curious and very with full of alacrity in the face of an uncertain business environment. So this is the correct answer. BD and CF is the correct answer. Clear? Now let us move to question number 14. A blockchain is a database that contains the history of whatever information it was designed to store. So AE is 100% a pair, AE, because it's talking about blockchain. A blockchain is a database that contains the history of whatever information it was designed to store. So it was designed to talks about blockchain. Clear? It was designed to store, so it 100% makes sense. So AE is a pair. A is wherever A is available. Here it's available, here it's available, here it's available, here it's available. Okay. A is present in 4 options. So this option is eliminated. This cannot be the answer. Now let us check CD. Some big energy firms and petrostates want to use. We are checking CD, okay? CD, because CD is available here also, CD is available here also, and here it's only AE. So if CD is ruled out, we have got only 2 options left, this and this. Okay, let us check CD. Some big energy firms and petrostates want to use natural gas to make hydrogen without capturing the associated carbon effectively, but that does not eliminate emissions. 100% CD is an option. So we have got all these options are eliminated. We have got these 2 options left. Now we have to check BF. BF. India's pupils have been hard hit by 100%. This is the answer. Hard hit is always makes a sense. So India's pupils have been hard hit by extended school closures. Okay. So we should have checked it earlier only, BF, because BF makes a very good sense. Okay. So this is the answer. Now let us move to question number 15. Environmental protection was allowed as a justification for some trade restrictions. Okay, trade has been about growth and efficiency. Electricity is zero emission when consumed, but no more than absolutely necessary. Okay. CD. That one is like, okay, fine. See, here we talk about trade. Trade has been about growth and efficiency, but here it's talk about decarbonization. So this, and here also it doesn't make sense. See, trade has been about growth and efficiency, but no more than was absolute necessary. So this is ruled out. This is not required at all. This is not required. So any option related to B is ruled out. So this is ruled out. Now this is left. Environmental protection was allowed as justification for some trade restrictions, but no more than was absolutely necessary. Hmm. Electricity is zero emission when consumed, and the world needs to rely on it. Yes, there's an option. CD is an option. CD is an option. I'll tell you why. Because electricity, we are talking about electricity, is zero emission when consumed, and the world needs to rely on it. It means what? Electricity. Electricity. So electricity is zero emission when consumed, and the world needs to rely on it a lot more to hit its decarbonization goals. Yeah, to hit the decarbonization goals, the world needs to rely on electricity. Clear? CD is a pair. Now let us check CE. Electricity is zero emission when consumed, but no more than was absolutely necessary. Electricity is zero emission when consumed, but no more than was absolutely necessary. What does it mean? Electricity is zero emission when consumed, but no more than was absolutely necessary. Yeah, 100%. It makes sense. I'll tell you what. So C is also. So option number B and C, both B and C is the correct answer. So what does CE mean? So electricity is zero emission means electricity does not emit anything when consumed, but it's not more than was absolutely necessary. So it's nothing more, electricity is not more than what was absolutely necessary. It is just the thing we wanted. It's just the thing we wanted. What was absolutely necessary is, it is just that. It's not more than that. Okay. So it makes sense. So both B and C is the correct answer. So students, with this we will end the session for today. I hope you enjoy the session a lot. Thanks a lot. Be present tomorrow also. We will have a session, great session tomorrow. So with this, thanks a lot. Bye.